Alright, Lewis, making a video for you so you can learn to practice flying, because we're going to need to get you able to fly. So I suggest you pick any place you want to go. Let's try Altus, since that's where we're playing right now. So you come here. Actually, this could be a YouTube video. I'm going to show everybody how to fly. So, I mean, you're going to end up somewhere on the map randomly. So you're going to click where you want to go fly at. So let's fly at the airstrip. That seems appropriate. We're going to hit play from, we're going to hit go here. So this is where it's going to start, right? So depending on the mod, it'll say what kind of vehicles you got. So you got like a little bird. I'm going to put that down. So now you got a little bird. And then we're going to get the bigger helicopters, such as the, let's see, the Black Hawk. I'm going to put that right there. That's way too far. So there's somewhat close to Black Hawk, Little Bird. And then we're gonna get the U.S. Marine Corps workhorse, the CH-53E, which we'll put right there. Alright, I'll put that a little bit there. Alright, so this is just to learn how to fly. We'll figure out towing and all that later. So we're just gonna, so after you do that, you're gonna go here and you can delete the pilots by pressing delete on the keyboard out of the helicopters, because otherwise you're gonna have to shoot them. But sometimes if they get out the cars and they shoot you back, so yeah, so just delete them. Go under settings, preferences, no, not preferences, settings, game options, click difficulty and change it to recruit. Because if you play it, leave it alone, it's gonna not allow you to go into third person, which you kind of need if you want to learn how to start flying. So now you're in here. Now you can just go out and practice and try every single one differently. Now the little bird is very nimble, but that doesn't mean it's always the best helicopter for beginners. The little bird is more for advanced players, because of how sensitive it is. It's very sensitive. You could die very easily if you don't know how to control this thing. I don't know how to fire the missiles, but so like you see, this thing's very sensitive. Not everybody is able to control this thing as nice as me. So like you see that, you could die very quickly if you don't know what you're doing. So now, like I said, the little bird's not for beginners, but the bigger ones are generally easier to fly because of how big and clumsy they are. And stay away from that rotor. That rotor will kill you. Don't ask me how I know. So just stay away from that rotor. Alright. So now you're gonna come up to here. The bigger they are, the heavier and longer and all that. So this one's not too bad. The Black Hawk over here is not too bad. So we're going to get in this one. Get in as pilot and start it up. Because of how big and bulky they are, they're generally harder to steer and all that, which means there's more room for error because it's not as punishing if you oversteer or whatever it is you do, just because it takes forever for it to react to that. So that may be good, that may be bad. So see how this, I mean, it's still somewhat, it's not sensitive as the thing, but you still gotta learn how to practice how to fly. So this is the best way to do, is to get up in here on these editor missions and then just fly around. Flying is not for everybody, but it is a skill.
Pull up.
Flying isn't for everybody, it is a skill though that everybody needs to learn.
Pull up. Pull up.
Shut up. Don't tell me what to do. See? Oh! Yeah. Well, that's the end of that video. Have fun, everybody. Enjoy Arma 3.